Welcome to a special bite-sized episode of the Insight podcast. There are 3 questions I ask every guest at the end of an episode. One of those questions is, what's one lesson you wish you'd have been taught as a child? Now, more often than not, the answers I get are pretty profound and inspiring. So, I thought it'd be cool to put together a selection of those answers for you to enjoy. Get ready to hear from Dr Brendon Stubbs, Suzy Reading, Ross White, and more.
That you will never be able to make everyone around you happy. So you might as well stop trying and make yourself happy.
Relax. Like, that's a really generic thing. Stop taking yourself so seriously. Just like chill out, man.
One lesson I wish I'd been taught when I was a child is have compassion for yourself. I think I learned that too late. So I realized have compassion,
Probably to pay attention and not to the things around me, but to myself. To what I was thinking, feeling at the time, how I was acting and behaving. Like, pay attention to everything, the words you use, little things.
It took me too long to be happy with the fact that, one, that no one really gives a shit what you're up to, and that you should just let the judgment go. Like, just do what you want to do. Get out there. Like, it took me way too long to open my own business. It took me way too long to be comfortable with talking about the topics that I wanted to talk about on the internet, on Instagram. And I wish I'd figured that out earlier. No one gives a shit. Just get on with it.
I think I was taught all the ones I needed to be taught, but I didn't listen to them all. And I think that's the key. The one I didn't listen to and I wished I had, it was trusting myself. I think I've always had really good instincts of what's right for me and what's wrong for me. And then I got swayed as I was younger into, in groupthink or socially. I actually just wished I'd always trusted myself. But I wonder if you can do that as a child. I don't know.
I think it's not just what you're able to achieve, it's how you are as you work towards achieving those things. I think that emphasis on the qualities, personal values, right, about how we engage in our processes. And I came to realize that, through my interest in the psychology, but I would have loved to have learned that a bit earlier.
I think I would have liked to have learned how to communicate better when I was upset. I think that's something I've learned more as I've got older, and I feel it's hopefully a skill now, but was something that has definitely been a work in progress.
I'm going to go with a school example. So I just wish someone had told me that the way that I learn is okay. Because one thing I've really learned as an adult is that I do take information in a really good way, but I don't always do it the same as everybody else. So I wish that perhaps I'd had a little bit more compassion from people to let me be me, learn the way that I learn. I like visual things rather than auditory. And that's something I do a lot more now, working through things in my own way, learning things in my own way and in my own time as well.
This one was really difficult for me to find an answer for, actually, and I think it's because I was taught it and I forgot it for a long time. And it was, stay true to you and what you want and the race that you're running. And I think I did have that when I was a kid, and then I kind of got into a career and seeing the steps on that ladder, and then you're running that race rather than your own race of actually what do you want your life to look like. So yeah, run your own race, whatever that is.
I wish I was taught it was okay not to be selfless. But can I just make a distinction? Like, if you're not we sort of come into this binary thinking of I'm either selfless or I'm selfish. Okay? I want to say that you can be a generous, loving, caring, nurturing, giving person and also allow that value to include yourself. Let's answer that. Because that's when we can actually step up and be the kind of people we aspire to be and make a difference.